This isn't life!
Do 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 do. Dun. All right. I think that was near enough. It wasn't it? It's quite difficult because I've got headphones on, so I can't really hear what I'm doing. So
fair enough.
you know,
You're coverting.
if it's not half-assed, then I don't want to do it.
Well,
No, that was quite good.
The intro, a live intro, eh?
Yeah, out of key, but whatever. How's everyone been doing?
Yeah,
Not bad.
yeah, pretty good.
Good. Let's move on then.
We got 10 minutes before we start.
Yeah,
What can
true
we?
enough.
What's everyone been up to?
I've
What's
got a
going
little
on
story
in
here,
the
boys.
world?
Just a little thing.
Oh, go on.
It just popped up on my BBC. Tantalising sign of possible life on faraway world. They've essentially found something. I don't know how they found it. Something that is produced by only life.
Ooh.
So I've literally just read the headline, but it's on BBC. So there we are, boys. See, I told you, didn't I? I think we're all in the same boat about that one thing, aren't we?
We are.
The likelihood of life in the far distant places in our universe. There's got to be something out there.
It has to be.
I mean, you say it just popped up on your BBC. Did it pop up on your phone? You mean not on your BBC? Because
What do you mean?
Well, you said it's popped up on your yeah, basically, mate.
Yeah. I know what you're getting to. It popped up on my big black cock. Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, it was on the app. Yeah, just a little dingling.
Oh, a little dingling now.
Little dingling.
Dingling now.
Depends on the weather.
Depends if it's cold or not.
Yeah.
Job
What
in
else have I done? Yeah, got a new job. Have I done anything that's worth talking about though? No, do you know what? I haven't. I've done nothing, I don't think, that's worth. Haven't been cinema. Haven't.
Boys.
Oh no,
Equalizer 3's coming out. Oh, sorry, mate. I thought you. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I thought I was, but I actually did watch a ridiculously good film, and this is not like The Ninth Gate Will. This is actually a sick film.
All right. Okay, mate.
It's called Bull. BULL, and it's on Netflix, mate. It's got that guy from.
I know that. Yeah.
I tell you what, it is. I don't know who directed it, but it's got more twists and turns than an M. Night Shyamalan film.
Really.
Shyamalan.
I said
Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah. I hate his.
Yeah,
films.
mate.
Have you seen that?
No. Okay.
That new one.
What? You hate his films? So you
mate,
hate
I
Split?
What?
You hate Glass?
Sixth Sense.
Sixth
Sense.
Sense. Unbroken.
They're all
Unbreakable?
of those shit. What was the the one with? Is it Anya Taylor-Joy? It was like had like Split. It had
Glass.
it had all of them in. Does it?
Yeah.
It had a separate name, didn't it?
Unbroken.
Yeah, Unbroken. Is it Unbroken or Unbreakable?
Oh,
Unbreakable was the one with Bruce Willis. But
Unbreakable.
I can't remember the name of. As if I can't remember the name of the film, but it's like
there's one called Glass, isn't there?
Yeah, Glass. Glass is
that
the
what it is?
last one. Yeah.
That's the last one. Yeah.
And that's when they like fight outside that. Like,
but watch this.
Psych ward or whatever it is.
Watch this one called Bull. It's English, British. The guy in it is I think he was definitely in Football Factory. He's like the fat mate. He always plays a psycho now. He was definitely in Utopia. But he's I tell you what, for an English film, it's you cannot guess the ending. I could give you 100 years, and you would not guess the ending.
Really?
Yeah, it is quality.
Well, what if I
give it a go? What
if I googled the plot?
Well, no, yeah, but that's cheating, William.
I would like to add, there is something that we haven't done, but we will tell you about it. In the next episode. But something that we are doing is Will and I on Saturday will be going to Fort Park.
Oh yeah, that's true enough. Back again.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
There's a new ride that's out that we'll be talking about.
And her name is.
The teacups.
It's No, it's a new ghost train with live actors.
Oh, spooky.
That would be a bit annoying.
Why didn't I get invited?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Because
In
just
fact,
business partners, mate.
In fact, we have got a spare ticket if you want to come.
Nah.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, it was just being deliberately obtuse.
Yeah, of course. Is it this weekend?
It is.
Oh, I've got Leo. Sorry. You could take Leo with you, though.
He wouldn't be able to go on anything.
That's right. That means one of you would have to stand outside and hold his hand.
Yeah, I mean, the missus is going to.
We could do that, couldn't we? Or we could just
go on.
Not go with either of them.
Although uncle duties, I feel obliged.
No, you don't, mate. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, I have to say the reason we got these tickets was actually very, very nice of my partner here. Oh, good of her. She gets it through working for the police and yeah, exactly for the old filth. But she gets it working through them. So she got tickets. They were 20 quid each. We bought 6 of them. But when we went, it was a community day, so all of the rides were just opened, and it was a day for military, police, and ambulance services only. So no general public. But when we got there, half of the rides were closed.
Yeah, it was a bit annoying, wasn't it?
Yeah. So because of that, they've given us all of the tickets again for nothing, plus fast passes.
Cool. That's
that's
sick.
sick.
So just because
everyone's got the fast
rides are broken down.
The problem is though, everyone's got the fast pass.
No, because it's the season. It's open to the general public, so there's going to be more people there, but not everyone is going to. Does that mean
fast pass for one ride over and over again, or do you just get it once?
I'm not sure how it works.
Because surely they're not going to go.
No, I think you get a fast pass for every ride.
No, you got to. Well, at least this one we got to choose.
Yeah, I think we got to choose on this one. Because I think you get a ticket for a fast pass. I think you buy them individually. I don't think you could buy a fast pass, if that makes sense. You have to buy them for each ride you want to go on.
That's annoying. So you can't get like a season.
Yeah, because I had a season ticket. I had a Merlin annual pass a few years ago, and we never had fast passes with those. So,
do you remember we got fast passes in Orlando, Alex?
Yeah, because I was wearing a t-shirt, a good old England
top. I was wearing a Liverpool shirt.
Yeah,
is what it was.
Yeah, and I was wearing an England top.
That's you was.
That's how they spotted us. And,
and then they just gave you the tickets.
They had a disabled daughter, and obviously I guess they all must have got. I don't know whether they got the passes because the girl was disabled. Maybe like I don't know if it was something like the pop do for you.
The ride.
That's rough.
Maybe, or maybe Disney were doing. I doubt it because I doubt Disney would give it anything away for free. But yeah, they spotted us and we got anything. We got yeah. So he gives about 8 of them. No, they were going home.
Oh really? Well, they didn't have time to use them or something.
Yeah,
it was worth about $3,000. It was about $3,000 worth of passes.
And they just gave it to you.
Yeah, and he was
like, I've gone Alex.
He's like, you're English, you're Liverpool supporters.
I'd rather give it to someone English, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, that's right then.
So,
so that was pretty sick. Shout out to that family.
Yeah, big up.
If you're listening,
sorry about the joke, Will, mate.
Just a little joke there. Well, in fairness, I was thinking, well, maybe if she's in a wheelchair or whatever, she could get to the front, and then she needs to be helped on. So but maybe she just didn't get on any of the rides. So.
Yeah, I from memory, I think she it was a bit. I don't think she would have enjoyed it much.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, but probably, do you know what?
Wow.
There are people out there. There are people out there that do good deeds, and there are people like Will that take the piss.
Scum of the earth. I think what it was. I think probably her tubes and her tank would have got caught up in the mechanism, so that probably wouldn't have worked.
You sure that wasn't just her jetpack? You never know. She might have been a superhero.
No.
I was like, what is that? What is it?
Negative point of view, mate.
Is that some like Disney air you got in there? I'll have that and all, wouldn't I? Would you get it from the gift shop? I'll have some of that.
It's just got a sticker on it. No, it's just a sticker. I'll have the whole lot. Cheers.
We all know that the queue was uphill. It was a gradual slope.
She never would have made it.
Right. On that note, should we get to the story?
On that note,
Let's get to it.
This isn't life!
This podcast is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby was formulated to give you all the energies, all the focus, with no jitters or crash.
Yeah, I mean, we are talking no sugars, no calories, no maltodextrin, and no artificial colours.
You get 30 servings in every tub, and it comes in over 8 different flavours. But you know what else is sick about them? Their merch. T-shirts, hoodies and stickers, all on their website. Go check them out now.
And when you're on the website, type in "This Isn't Life" for 10% off your whole basket total.
This isn't life!
Yeah, let's get into it then. So I've got a cracker for you boys today.
Yeah.
So I'll read the headline, I'll read the subheading, and I'm also going to read a little snippet that they've got next to the heading here, and then you can guess the tabloid.
Wonderful.
Okay. Here we go. Banned from Chinese buffet for shitting in the seaweed. Right.
say that again.
Banned from Chinese buffet for shitting in the seaweed. Right. So here comes the subheading. Gran, 52, had drunk 2 bottles of vodka.
Oh,
And then
No
the little snippet here, it says, sickener. Drunk Janice shat in busy restaurant.
Janice as well.
Janice. No, I don't think anyone can drink 2 litres of alcohol, 2 litres of vodka.
2 bottles. 2 bottles. So
2
Yeah,
bottles,
it's
basically.
4
weren't they?
litres. Oh no, they
Is it
are a litre
without
each. They're a litre
Yeah.
each. Yeah.
I mean,
without shitting
the
in
fact
a
that she-
in a buffet.
The fact that she managed to stumble over to the buffet, plonk down on
Yeah.
the seaweed tray, and just shat.
Yeah.
It's unlikely, but I'd love to know where this is happening.
Well, we'll get to that. You'll find out, and I
Okay.
think you won't be surprised. But it is an exclusive to this paper. Would you like to
Brilliant.
guess the tabloid?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
it's
it's
got like some
exclusive, is it?
star, isn't it, all over it?
You're close. You're close.
The sport.
Yeah.
It is. It is
There we
the
go.
Sunday sport.
One of the
It was 50-50, Will, weren't it?
It was,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah, someone had to take the blame.
Right. Are you ready for me to get into it?
Yes, mate.
Go
we're
into it, go.
absolutely
Okay.
primed and ready.
Gran Janice O'Dord has been banned from an all-you-can-eat Chinese for crapping in a tray of crispy seaweed. Onlookers gasped and some vomited when the drunken 52-year-old climbed onto a chair and pulled down her tights and splattered her mess onto the savoury
Like
treat.
a cow pat.
Yeah, man.
Mate, what would you do if you were there? Just a quick question there. What?
I'd
like,
just
you're,
leave.
you're not sitting anywhere. Like, imagine we're on a table for 3. We've got all our stuff. We're not going back up there. We've had like 3 or 4 plates already. I'm full up with duck. You've got whatever.
I wouldn't pay, I'd just leave.
You just leave.
Oh yeah,
just
I wouldn't
I
be
feel like
paying. I wouldn't be paying.
I'd be dying, mate. I'd
I'd-
finish my plate of food easy.
Oh,
Oh no, I'd
It's
finish
not
my
like
plate.
she's shitting on my plate.
No, I'd finish my
Yeah.
plate, but I wouldn't be paying because I would. As a way to get free food, I'd be like, no, that's so
I
disgusting.
can just imagine.
I'm not paying. like-
Josh, imagine we're sitting on like a circular table. Yeah, my back is facing the where all the food is, where all the heat lamps are and everything. I just imagine I'm talking, or Alex and we're all talking. Josh just looks over my shoulder and goes, "Hold on a minute, Will. What the f- is that?" I can imagine you absolutely dying.
That's exactly how that would play out.
yeah.
That's exactly how that would play out.
Yeah.
That is-
You'd be
That
cracking up.
is. Oh my god,
What's she
that'd be so.
doing?
Could
What
you
is she
imagine?
doing?
Well,
Oh,
I've got
I really
quite a
wanted
bit
some of
here.
that. Go on.
I've got quite a bit here, so let me get into it. All right, I've got
It's not
quite
very
a bit.
crispy anymore. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
so-
Oh,
It's like leaving
God's
putting too
sake.
much milk in a bowl of Cheerios.
well. The disgusting gesture was apparently in protest at being asked to leave after she put a cigarette out in another diner's drink. O'Doyd, who was at the North Manchester restaurant for her daughter
Oh.
Steph's hen party, had been drinking
Oh.
all day before the incident at 10 p.m. last Saturday. When Sunday Sport approached ruddy-faced O'Dord at our home in Oldham, Greater Manchester, she told our man, "Yes, I was drunk, and yes, I did shit on the buffet. I'd necked 2 bottles of vodka, so what did you expect?" That shouldn't they shouldn't have told me to leave just for shitting, just for putting a tab out in some drink. They started it.
Mate. This is for her daughter's hen party.
Yeah, mate. Just save your questions. Let me get to the end of this bit,
okay.
right? Sue Harris was at the buffet with her family to celebrate her 40th birthday and witnessed O'Dord dirty demonstration firsthand. She said, "I was stood next to the woman when she grabbed the chair and climbed onto it." Yeah.
So it's quite. I mean, it's spontaneous, but she's still got her wits about her. She's got a chair up there. She wasn't just going to cock her leg up and, or sit over the heat.
No.
She's. But usually, just saying. Usually, I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but those what they where they like put all the food out and there's the heat lamp, but the heat lamp's over the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're usually like a glass kind of top cabinet.
Spit guard.
Yeah, kinda, but it's like way up above, isn't it? When the lights are beneath it.
Yeah.
So it makes it seem like it's quite difficult to actually, get your ass up in there. I mean, that's, dare I say it, actually quite impressive.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. If I was the person, if I was eating a succulent Chinese meal and a woman leant over and put a fag out in my drink, and put a fag out in my drink, she would then be wearing that drink. 100%. I would have thrown it at her straight away.
Yeah,
so before she wouldn't have had time to shit because I would have booted her out of the restaurant. She'd have been soaking. Like 100%.
Just lamping her.
Oh mate, I would have done as soon as that sizzle happened in my coke. She'd have died in. That is for sure. I'm telling you that now. Because you know how salty. You really need that drink as well, innit? And that's how they make their money. That's how they make their money. So the drinks was probably about £7. So I'm telling you now, she'd be wearing it. I promise you that now.
I am telling you now that is how they make their money, and you will find out why when I describe the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well,
but before
they don't do like bottomless, like Nando's. They do like a
mate. If they're doing bottomless for this
they make
price,
their money.
bottomless drinks, mate. If they're doing bottomless drinks for this price, just the price of the
We're
food
going
with a bottomless drink, I will be there every day.
Right? How much?
But I'm good.
Go on, then, mate. You get into it. That's cool.
I just wanna describe the woman who shat.
Okay.
Imagine. I mean, Gollum is pretty old. Yeah.
Yeah.
But imagine
what the character or the actor?
The character. Imagine Gollum, right? Really overweight and really wrinkly.
You know who I'm thinking of immediately?
Who?
Based on that description. You know in Blade 1, that fat thing that they go and buy?
That is exactly what this is like.
That's what I'm thinking.
That is exactly what this is like, but with really scraggly hair. That's half grey and half brown.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
sounds like right bush pig, doesn't she?
It does.
bush pig.
Mate. Bush pig, mate.
I've never heard of that before, mate. A bush pig.
A filthy bush pig, mate.
What does that mean? Is that actually a term? Or just make it up?
No, I don't know. Yeah, pig, isn't it? Like, I don't know. It's funnier than pig, isn't it?
It rolls in a row.
It's not as insulting as pig, but it's funnier, isn't it? Like bush pig.
Yeah, you're more of an animal. It's like more specific. You acting like an animal.
I mean, I'm gonna describe this restaurant now because you asked for the price, right?
Yeah, cool.
There is a quite nice looking building. Like if you saw it as an all you can eat, or even a Chinese takeaway, you would sit there and you'd go, yeah, that looks clean enough to eat.
Is it like a Roma?
No,
Yeah, I'm thinking of that's all I've got in my mind at the moment.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
more
same.
like your
Cosmos in Romford.
local. Nah, it's more like your local Chinese takeaway.
Oh, it's
You
quite
know?
a small
How-
joint then, is it?
It's quite a small
Oh,
joint.
small.
It's got
Okay.
flats above it. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Right, but it's got a big glass window, door on the right hand side.
Usually do.
It's got grey blocks, grey like cinder blocks that look marble effect at the bottom, halfway up, and then it's
Right.
beige to the top where there's a red sign. Yeah.
So sort of wipe cleanable so far, is it?
Yeah.
You just spray it
After-
down afterwards.
Yeah. Over the red sign, you have got another sign. Now you ask for a price. All day, every day, all you can eat buffet. I want to get some guesses off of you guys. How much?
$7.99.
You are close.
Really? Is that
Oh.
cheap? Higher or
$6.99.
lower than
Higher.
£7.99?
No, it's
It's
higher.
£10, isn't it?
No.
£12.
$8.99.
$8.99.
Oh, that is cheap. That is cheap. But
Yeah.
then a pint
What,
of
you're saying
Coke's
you're making
13
money
quid.
on the...
Exactly. That's why you drink
In
tap water,
Aroma
mate.
Wheel, in Aroma
Really?
Wheel, Coke's like a fiver for a small glass.
Yeah.
Not even a
Yeah,
can.
mate. Yeah.
That's how they make their
I
money,
didn't
mate.
even- honestly, I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
man. Always get tap water in a. It is a bit of knowledge.
Chinese.
I'm going to school everyone. Always get tap water in a buffet, unless you're
Yeah,
on the piss,
100%.
obviously. Then get beers, but yeah, because that's how they make
Yeah.
their money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, man.
there's more here. It says
on.
amusement. She was drunk and swinging from a vodka bottle, and I thought at first she was just mooning her backside for the amusement of her friends. But then she strained, and a massive loose stool gushed onto the crispy seaweed. She was
That's nasty.
cackling at someone about a cigarette. I was physically sick on the spot. The restaurant owner, Raymond, NG 60, said it was the worst thing he's ever seen in 40 years of catering for pisshead Brits.
And he's from he's from China. He's probably seen some shit and all.
Yeah, Waymond, his name is.
Yeah, Waymond.
Waymond.
I'm not sure you can put that in.
Yeah, it's
That is
fine.
straight out racist, mate.
But I just want to read another little thing that they've got here. Yeah, like the sickener. There's another one of these little anecdotes that they've put in. It says Plop Suey, and it says
Oh.
eatery where dirty protests took place.
What do you reckon happened after, though? Do you reckon because they can just take the tray out, can't they? Do you reckon they just took the tray out?
Just the one tray.
If
Oh,
it's-
yeah,
if it
back to
is
business,
just,
mate.
Just isolated. Yeah, just isolated to the to the one tray of seaweed. They've just taken that out, and the next one's appeared. Bosh in there.
Here's a question
that
for
was probably
you.
popped straight in the dishwasher. Big
Say
shitty tray.
from my experience, right, the seaweed's always by the starter, so like the duck, right? So the seaweed's actually right near all the good stuff, or what I perceive to be
Almost
good
always,
stuff.
yeah.
Now, what would you do if you just got your pancakes on the plate, you just got your hoisin in a little bowl, you just putting the duck on your plate, right? And the duck, you've got a fair amount of duck on your little plate, right? But this you haven't clocked her. This woman's next to you. She shat on the seaweed, but you're directly next to her. But no shit has gone on your food. Do you still take your food and sit down and eat it? Because I would. If it hasn't gone on me, I'm still eating the duck.
But how do you know little poo particles haven't?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
do it anyway.
that's
People are
daily
farting
life,
all
mate,
over the
innit?
gaff. Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Yeah.
What
you're eating
you
that
think
shit
people
all the
don't
time.
fart in a buffet, Alex?
Well, I
You
mean,
go
to
into the
be
toilet,
fair,
mate, it smells like arse.
now I've
Yeah,
said that.
exactly.
Now I've said that there is studies out there, and you can easily look these up. That I think Costa and McDonald's are the worst for fecal matter in the ice.
Really?
I've
Yeah.
heard that before.
Yeah, and that
in
is
the ice.
yeah, that is why I never have ice. If you've ever noticed that I don't have ice anywhere, so there is
Yeah,
fecal
Yeah, you don't
matter.
actually.
The highest level I believe was Costa, and it's due to
What
them
about
being
Starbucks?
probably the same because what it is
Ah.
the aircon, sorry, not the aircon, the ice machine is made in the same way as like a reverse. Well, you'll know about this in a reverse aircon machine in the fact that it cools down the freezer by pulling in air, and sort of making it cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
So it pulls all the shit particles from the
condense,
air.
pulls all the shit particles from the
Yeah.
air because they're close to the toilets.
Okay. I mean, it's still
so-
delicious,
That's
though.
true.
Yeah, but going
Yeah.
back to your
If anything, it adds a sort of savoury tang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
going back to your question, Josh, would I do that? No, I wouldn't.
If
You
there
wouldn't,
was
no?
if there was a fresh plate of if there wasn't much duck left, I love the duck, love the hyacinth sauce. If there wasn't a lot of that left, I'd probably go, yeah, no, I'll have that. That's fine.
I'd wait for a new bit
That's
to come
what.
out.
Yeah. So, nah, that's too long. Because you know
If
there's
there
going
was
to
a
be mad
fresh, like a
commotion
big
after
fresh
that.
one there, and I mean big fresh duck, not a big fresh pile. I'd probably put that in the bin then. Yeah. Imagine being
know what
stood
gets
next to
me?
her when that happens though. Oh,
Oh, mate.
Do you know what gets me, right? When people do this, you know, like you see, like all these. Well, I'm not even going to say nutters because a lot of these people have obviously clearly got like mental health issues. You know, when you see like videos on Twitter or any sort of or X or any sort of social media thing, and it's like a man in the street having a shit just on the floor in London. Yeah, like obviously he's olive. Like these people do this and then just pull their trousers up.
yeah, I know. So that's all. Like,
Yeah.
What?
Like,
Yeah,
just
I don't.
gone
That
like
is
that between them.
to me that's more harrowing than actually.
Yeah.
Because if I was caught short in
Yeah,
London,
the clean up.
I fucking hate London. True say, I'd shit on the floor in an alley, right? If I had to. But I'm definitely before I do that, I'm definitely getting tissue from McDonald's or I'm gonna wipe my ass. I'm not having a shit. You know, like when you see them videos and they really weird people like shit in supermarkets for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's seen them videos, but they don't wipe their ass. You
Yeah.
stink, and also it gives you rash. And I ain't got no pamphlet at home. So what do you do then?
Yeah. Make sure you
Use
always
your
carry
sock.
some bum wipes on you.
That's why if you look, listen, if you ever see someone coming out of a toilet with one sock on, you know, you just know.
I was in Wingstop a little while ago with my mate Harv, and I quickly popped to the toilet. Don't know who'd been in there. It's a women's toilet as well.
What's in a
Why was you in the
toilet?
women's toilet?
No, it was like
A
there was
unisex
two,
toilet.
No, there's like two toilets next to each other. There's just like basically
Right.
a big disabled either side, you know,
Yeah.
like one for men, one for women. But the door was wide open. No one was obviously going in there because there was shit everywhere. Don't know who had been in there.
It's dirty, mate.
It was on the. It was. Most of it was actually outside the toilet. I don't even
That's
know
disgusting, man.
Innit?
That's vile.
put me right off my wings.
What is wrong with?
I don't know why I was
But do
eating
you know
right by
what?
the toilet,
Even-
but there we go.
Do you know what? Even if I had like the world, like you get caught short, right? You got really bad gut. You're gonna shit yourself, right? Even if you got in the toilet and shit on the floor, right, by accident, I would spend an hour cleaning it up because
Yeah.
that's not anyone else's job. And
Yeah,
also, how can you could walk out that toilet and someone could be waiting to use the toilet. They've then seen you. You obviously are you're the one that's caused that mess. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in there.
Yeah, exactly. You just
Like
come
you've
out
got
and
no
there's some shit
in
everywhere.
shame. Like
Yeah.
I don't get it. I do not get it. It makes no sense.
What do you think it is? It's not like a fetish, is it? Is it like a fetish?
No, I think they're real. I
Scat
think
fetish.
they're
you
obviously
reckon?
mentally disabled.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Wait, so you think they just don't? They just.
They've
don't
got the
think
mind of
about
like
it,
a
just go,
baby,
"Oh,
like a
I need to shit,"
toddler, I
and then
guess.
just
Because
shit.
why else would you do it? Why else would you do it? Yeah, they have to
You
be.
reckon?
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone even knows. I mean, I don't know anyone. You don't even know who did it. Do you? You just see the
Exactly.
aftermath. it's all these
phantom
people
shitter.
wandering around. It makes
Yeah,
you wonder,
mate.
doesn't it? It's in society.
There's a
Yeah.
little bit more.
It makes you wonder.
It's coming to the end, but there's a massive twist here. This
Yeah,
is like an M
massive
Night
shit.
Shyamalan. This is M
Oh.
Night Shyamalan's newspaper article.
Shit.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
We had to close for the night and refund everyone. Apart from the disgusting group of pissed women. They were swearing, smoking, vomiting, and in one dirty bastard's case, shitting. I would have called the police, but I employ illegal immigrants, so I thought best not. Don't print that, will you?
Excellent.
That is how it
Excellent.
ends.
Excellent. I love that.
Wow. So there's not really a good side in this.
I love that.
Well, I mean, I suppose it's not the end of the world, is it? But yeah, interesting way of putting it on a tabloid newspaper because obviously
do you
Let's
know what that
just say-
reminds
it's
me
not going to
of?
get picked up by anyone, is it?
Go
Have
on.
you seen that video where that chip shop in London or chicken shop was selling coke and they go to that kid, have you heard
Yes.
about this? And he goes, no,
What?
didn't know that. but his face, he's
No, I
like
never
so
knew that.
shifty. What? I never knew that.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
What?
It's just
so
just the
funny.
fact. It's just the fact that at the
I
end
never knew
they've got
that.
what he said, like in quotation marks. Don't print that, will you? It's like
And they still went and printed it anyway.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
That's the best of it.
Sorry, we just put everything down verbatim. So whatever you say, we're going to put down.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
it's
That's filth.
That is gold, mate. Honestly.
If you're new to This Isn't Life, this is classic This Isn't Life,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Welcome.
Yeah, there are a number of. I mean, now that is a great story, mate. There
Oh,
are a
go
number
on.
of inconsistencies, though.
Go on, Will.
I'd like to first preface the one I mentioned earlier, where it usually, typically from my experience in any sort of buffet scenario, quite difficult to actually get up on there and shit straight down unless it was it was with some velocity straight down into.
Well, she was on a chair,
into the
Yeah.
seaweed.
so maybe she was level
So,
with it and just.
I mean, that does.
And
It's quite a big chair, though, isn't it? 'Cause
it
usually
sounds
they put
like
the
she
plates
had
underneath, don't
explosive
they?
diarrhea, so it probably wouldn't have been hard to get the trajectory and coverage.
Oh yeah, no doubt that. Yeah.
What did I say?
Trajectory, I think you mean, mate.
Project. I don't know. Project.
Well,
Yeah.
watching a film
trajectory.
out of her arse, yeah.
I'd love that to be a word.
Boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit trajectory, this film.
Scat film.
I can see a
Scat
person in the back
movie.
filming it.
I'm a sad man.
Boys, I think it is time for verdicts on this, and I think it's going to be torn. I think. But
Like
more likely.
possibly like her ring piece.
Possibly like the customer sitting there going, I don't think I'm going to pay for this.
Yeah.
Josh, I think we'll start with you.
Yeah. Cool.
Have you got the bill?
Yeah, but
Everyone's not covered in shit.
you do the pen signal, don't you? You do the
You're
pen
really
with your
kind about
hand.
it. Bill. Yeah, can you get the bill? That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Whispering
Got
it.
Bill.
Yeah.
So you're not. You're sort of miming it, whispering it. Yeah, you're talking to no one. Yeah, just hoping you catch the right.
This is actually a tricky one because I've seen people do work like not fit well. I don't know about physically, but I've seen like videos of security cameras of people doing shit that's worse than that. Like, well, not I guess not much worse, but like I reckon there are people out there. Well, there are people out there that do it. Like I say, the mentally disturbed. There are people out there that I want to know if she deliberately sought out the seaweed or whether that was the closest thing to her. Because what is her problem? If you're going to do it, right?
She doesn't like kale.
You see what it is with me, right?
Kale.
See,
She doesn't
because
like
I'm
it.
full of so much spite and anger. if I was going to do something like that, I'd shit on the thing that everyone loves the most. I wouldn't do it on something
Yeah,
that
like
no
the
one's going to
combo
pick up.
chicken and that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the sweet and sour chicken wraps.
strategic, mate. Strategic.
Go on, get out, man! Your laughing gear. I'll be going as I'm shitting into the thing. But
But you could you could go
Exactly,
straight for
and-
the hoisin sauce, mate. People would be like, "Oh, it's
it's
similar, but it's a
dark.
bit
It's
more lumpy
darker
and
than I'm
a bit
used to,
browner, I'll
but hey
try
ho,
it."
when in Rome.
Smells
Ooh.
quite tangy, but you know,
Smells like vodka.
I guess they're trying a new recipe.
Hoy shit sauce.
I'm gonna. Hoy shit sauce, very good. I am going to say this is life purely for the fact that I want it to be true.
Fair enough. That's fair.
You've seen some weird shit up there, though, haven't you? Like, I mean, they
No,
said
it's
Yeah, no,
Manchester,
you would.
and
I
then
mean, you would never do that. You wouldn't get.
was it Manchester?
Yeah, well,
But they're quite close,
You'd
aren't
never
they?
get that in Liverpool.
No.
Putting the food in their bag,
Really?
putting the food
You
in their
get some
bag and not
other
paying.
weird shit, though, wouldn't
You would definitely get that, but you wouldn't get. I think they've got more class than just
Yeah.
shit on it. But people from Manchester, yeah, don't surprise me one bit. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. This is life.
Fair enough.
you? Okay. I don't share that view. I think
Except for this woman. Except for this woman.
Yeah, I'll be the bad guy.
except for this woman.
Go for it, mate.
Should I go next? Well, yeah.
Will's
certainly is an
flabbergasted.
interesting story, mate. I mean, it isn't past the realms. It isn't past the realms of possibility. I'll give you that. I just think it perhaps may have been, especially in her state, considering she's had 2 bottles of vodka, Like, I mean,
Oh, you'd be-
paralytic.
You'd be
wouldn't you?
shit-faced,
I'm
wouldn't you?
guessing it said
You'd
it
be
said it was spread over a
shit-faced.
whole day. You would be shit, yeah, and everything else, yeah. Shit, everything else. But yeah, no. You know what? I feel like it might be. It's going to be a close one, this, but I am going to say that the depths of human depravity know no bounds, and therefore I'm going to have to agree
I'm
with Josh.
surprised.
Get in.
I think
Get
this is
in.
life. I would personally find it funny and hilarious. I'd like to consider myself sitting quite far away if this was going on in the restaurant I was eating at.
Yeah.
But I would find it absolutely hilarious.
I mean,
Yeah, that would be
look,
funny.
I'm surprised. I'm going to say what I need to say before I get to my verdict. But I think saying what I need to say is going to give you an idea. To me,
Say your piece, mate.
I think you guys are overlooking a massive thing here.
Go on.
And that is the very last sentence of, I would have called the police, but I employ illegal immigrants, so I thought best not. Don't print that, will you?
Yeah, but
Now-
I
Good
did
point, yeah, I
say,
wasn't even thinking
I did
about that.
say that
Good
I'm going this is life because I want it to be real. I'm not saying I 100% believe it. I'm saying I truly want that to be a real thing that happened.
To me, I believe, right, that there is an all-you-can-eat restaurant for $8.99. I don't doubt that for a second, right? Well, I mean, there's photographic evidence of it. I 100% believe this woman that I am staring at, who is staring into my soul like I hold the ring to Mordor, with fire in her eyes, that she would do that. 100%.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't really thinking
No,
about the
neither was
establishment as
I.
such.
But
Good point.
Yeah,
good point.
I'm
I'll
sticking.
stick to my verdict though, to be fair. But go on, mate.
I 100% would sit there all day long and be like, this is 100% life. But for me, just reading that they're sitting there saying illegal immigrants, so I thought best not, and the fact that she has drunk 2 bottles of vodka. This tabloid was fairly new. It's in the last 10 years. It's 2014, and she's smoking indoors, and they didn't do anything about that first.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder, and
Right,
for that
yeah.
reason, I'm going to say that this isn't life.
When does the smoking ban?
Can I also add something as well, which was probably my biggest thing about how ridiculous the story is. You know, when they interviewed her and she used like the word like so unnecessarily. Like, even if you're a scumbag, no one swears like that. Wasn't a natural sentence. No one swears like that.
No.
Even when you're
Would you like me to
absolutely
read it
fuming. Yeah, please, because no one swears that. No one. It don't even make sense. No one swears like that.
So it says,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
next
just
2 bottles of
gratuitous, isn't it, putting it in there?
vodka. So what do you expect? They
Yeah,
shouldn't
see,
have told
it's
me
that.
to leave just for putting a tab out in some drink.
Yeah, no, it's the what did you expect? Like, no one would say that.
Yeah.
No one would say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never heard anyone use that expression. Like, and I've seen angry people, drunk people, sad people. No one's ever said that. So that
I
is
just
what
want to say that the woman that I described to you doesn't look well educated. So
Yeah, no, yeah, but Alex, but she might be.
Oh, but mate, how do
she
you
might
know?
have a PhD in scat.
Yeah, in the
She might have.
genre scat.
She's a Shih Tzu.
yeah, maybe she has a lot of shit tzus. Like she walks.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So 2-1, 2-1 this week.
Just imagine that though. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking about how inappropriate.
It's so
some
unnecessary.
there was like
It's
that.
so unnecessary.
Just imagine being like, oh, what's up, Derek? Oh, I've got the tin cancer.
Oh, how many?
No one does that, do they?
No, they don't.
Like
They don't
like
need
you
to
go
pop that
to
in.
Ange Nan's house and she makes you like you make her a cup of tea and she's like, oh, there's sugars in this.
Oh, do you know
It's
what,
so
though?
unnecessary, isn't it? Like,
The more I hear it said, the more I hear it said, the more I sit there and go, I'm sure once in my life I've gone, where's my phone?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, as a
I
joke.
think you'd only say that like
Yeah,
I think
you
you'd
wouldn't-
only
you wouldn't
that
say it
humorously.
deliberately.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
say
absolutely.
it on purpose.
Yeah.
Imagine being in a meeting at work. The
Yeah.
projector
Do you know what I
goes
mean? Like,
off.
imagine being in a restaurant, like you've like you like on a right nice steak, and it comes out, and you're like, be a rip, but like you're really polite. Yeah? Oh, excuse me. I really hate to bother you, but we've ordered these steaks. If you feel hers, it's cold.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't say it. You wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
could put
but you
could put
wouldn't
the
say
F
it.
word in there, couldn't you?
Yeah, but you wouldn't go, do you know what? I'm really sorry. I
Yeah.
know, oh, you're not the chef, but I mean, just put your finger on that. Would you not say how cold that is?
Yeah. So
Like,
your
you
mate
wouldn't
comes
say
up. Your mate comes up. My car's broken down. Oh, that's a bit shit, isn't it?
Yeah, like you wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Or compliment, you get the waiter over. Go compliments to the this dish has been a lovely meal. Family's really enjoyed it. It's Nan's birthday. It's been a great evening. She's 90 now. It's really wonderful to do this. Such a lovely evening.
Exactly what I mean.
Chef.
You wouldn't do it. You just wouldn't say it. So I think that for me, no,
Yeah.
not at all. I don't know
doesn't
how we're
work,
going to
does
put
it?
this.
Well,
It's just gonna be more. It's gonna be more bleak than anything else.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Good luck, mate.
So, Josh, I would like to ask what is the maddest things that you've seen in Liverpool that could be close to this?
Okay, so it's not something I've seen. It actually bleeds in quite well because the gentleman the story is about was actually from Manchester. So this actually works in my favour. So Alex, I think you maybe met this person. I won't say his name out of respect. He is dead now, but I won't say his name still out of respect in case there is someone out there who knows him. He was a family friend. Now, I use the term family friend loosely. One member
I know
of the
who you're
family's
talking
friend. Yeah, I know you do. He was one family's sort of friend. To say this guy, he was a bad alcoholic. Has been for a very long time. Like big red nose, like no teeth, like proper.
He was also a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had no teeth. He was a terrible alcoholic. Like he was. I don't know. I think my family member just kept him around because one, the council wouldn't let him have a dog, and he wanted something to kick every now and again. I think that's essentially why he kept him around. This guy, I'll explain to you. So we're talking about the woman who shat in the Chinese. Now, this is the sort of guy that would have gone out with her, like actually had a relationship with her. Okay, a really volatile relationship, granted. But so I would explain to you this man. Now, Alex knows this person. I think has met him probably a couple of times. Now,
Yeah.
we are talking about a man who his wife actually had an affair. He used to live in a little town in Wales. His wife had an affair. I think she was probably a bit of a sporting girl because I think it was probably about 13 blokes that she actually had an affair with. Not at once. This was over the course of
Blimey.
probably a couple of years. Like any normal person, instead of like just leaving her, moving out of the village, trying to restart your life, his first thought was to go to the tattoo parlour and have the name of every man that on his arm. Right?
Wow.
This it gets darker and a lot weirder. So I don't really know if you can. I mean, you have to laugh at it because it's so bonkers. So this is the kind of guy we're dealing with. So he once told me a story, God knows why, about how he slept or something of that nature with a babysitter. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, he's just a pisser. He's talking absolute nonsense, right? Went more into the story. Turns out the babysitter was, I don't know how young she was, but she definitely was not of legal age. And okay, that's not the worst thing. I then said to him, "Why the f are you telling me this? That is like horrendously vile. Keep that shit to yourself." And his response was, "Yeah, but it's okay because I wasn't the first one."
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So this is why this bleeds into. This is why I think a woman getting into seaweed is probably not that bad. Because the people I've met in my life, that's probably a good day.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I don't know if that's what you was
No, I
looking
know,
for, Will, when
yeah.
you say
That-
story, but these are the kind of stories that I've.
No, mate.
He's speechless.
All the more.
He's
So
speechless.
yeah,
Listen to it all
so
night.
the fact he said, yeah, he tried to justify it by saying, yeah, but I.
I'm not the first one.
Yeah, he says some other fella
Exactly.
opened the
So
door for me,
yeah,
I
so
just
that
walked
is the
in.
kind of people that we're, and he was a Man City fan. So these are the kind of people that we're dealing with in Manchester.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I think that is time
Wow.
to end.
sorry guys. Sorry for bringing the
that's
tone down.
horrendous, mate. That's horrendous.
Yeah, I mean, it is
a
funny.
little bit funny. I think it's just how like
Yeah, but I wasn't
how
the
he
first one.
justified it. That's what you just think. What the? Yeah, like he's been living with that. He's been going. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, we've got.
I mean, he
this
was
is-
good enough
this
for
is-
a dad.
This is just what happens.
Oh. Oh. Right.
Cut.
With
cut.
that,
Let's,
with
let's
with
wrap
that
this up
said
quick
and
before-
done, it is to the. God.
Sorry. I got so carried
That
away.
is awful.
that might have been the worst thing I've ever heard you say, mate.
Sorry.
I'll be honest. Look, people don't realise, but we actually do have.
Oh no, we do.
actually
No, we do.
have
No.
We
goals.
do.
Well, I
Oh
think
no,
we do.
you signed all your
It
morals
might be a
away
little
when you
bit
started
skewed
this
every now and
podcast.
again. Quite clearly.
And to everyone listening out there, you've also signed your morals away just by listening. You are an accessory to this
Corrupted.
to this shit show.
Absolutely. But and mate, and you know, while they're here, they might as well hear about what we've got in terms of socials and all the news and whatnot. I'll let you take that over, mate.
Yeah, so head over to Twitter, or if you're down with the kids, head over to X and follow at This Isn't Life Pod. And in that description, and in the description of this podcast, you can find the link tree, which gives you links to Spotify, YouTube, the TikTok, basically everywhere. And you can even send in your own story because we're running out of ideas.
Yeah, and what's the email, mate?
The email, so you can send in your stories or just have a general chat with us, is thisisn'tlife.sub@gmail.com.
Nice.
There you go. But with that said and done, boys, with two This Is Lifes and This Isn't a Life, it is
Yeah,
goodbye.
it is goodbye till next week.
It's goodbye from me.
Next week. Bye now.
I'm going to
Bye. Just remember, Will, if it's okay as long as you're not the first one.
Oh, I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
This isn't life!